na scammer you.
After all the bad news that Apple has been associated with in Asia, here's finally something positive. Apple is offering free service and repair to those Mac users who were affected by the Japan tsunami and earthquake in March, reports the unofficial Apple weblog. Apple's Japanese website informs the victims that Apple is offering free repairs of any Macs, cinema displays, iPhones, iPads, or iPod Touches damaged in the disaster. Apple's offer applies to those directly affected by the earthquake who primarily live in municipalities covered by the Disaster Relief Act of 2011. This isn't the first time Apple has offered to help those who suffered in the Japan disaster earlier this year. Local Apple retail managers opened up Apple stores as sorts of communication centers that allowed people to use the internet on the store's machines to email, FaceTime, and Skype their loved ones. The Japan earthquake and tsunami caused little in the way of supply chain troubles for Apple in its last quarter. However, All Things Digital says the next quarter may be different. Upstream component suppliers tell occasionally reliable Taiwanese trade mag Digitimes that labor and material shortages at Foxconn's Chinese plants could undermine Apple's aggressive iPad 2 shipment goals in the current quarter. Evidently, the catastrophe in Japan has caused a shortage of both power amplifiers and memory for the tablet. So, the situation at Apple's overseas manufacturing partners continues to be uncertain, just as the company said it would be during its last earnings call. I am confident we're going to produce a very large number for the quarter, COO Tim Cook said. Whether that will be enough to meet demand, I don't know. Meanwhile, iPad ship times at Apple's online store remains at 1 to 2 weeks. All Things Digital is saying that Netflix may have found a creative twist to original content creation. Netflix CEO Reed Hastings says he might get into the TV salvage business, footing all or part of the bill for a show that the networks want to cancel so that his customers can keep watching new episodes. So All Things Digital has a suggestion for their first project, The Event. NBC, Comcast's broadcast network, has canceled the show, but Deadline.com floats the notion that the producers of the event will find a new home for the show, and reporter Nellie Andreeva says she hears new original programming player Netflix name tossed around. Netflix spokesman Steve Swayze won't comment on the report, but All Things Digital will go ahead and file it under possible but not likely. That's because it's not unheard of for shows that start out on one network to find new life somewhere else, but those are usually shows that have lasted multiple seasons. The Event just limped in through a single one, and that short run also makes it seem like The Event would be a hard sell for Netflix. Then again, the same thing was said about reports that Netflix was going to foot a big part of the bill for A House of Cards, a new HBO-style series from Kevin Spacey, and that turned out to be true.
Truth triumphs fiction.
Insurance taking a large bite out of your take-home pay? Well, here's a story to validate that. U.S. home insurers paid 5.3% more for the average dog bite claim last year, the biggest jump since 2007. The average cost per claim climbed to $26,166 last year from $24,840 in 2009, the Insurance Information Institute said today in a statement. The injuries cost $412.6 million U.S. in 2010, little changed from the previous year as total claims declined 4.9%. Dog bites accounted for more than 1/3 of homeowners' insurance liability claims in 2010, the Institute said. The average cost per dog bite claim has surged 37% since 2003, when the cost was $19,162 U.S., and the total value of claims has risen 27% in that span, the group said. And immediately thereafter, Fox News laid all the blame at the feet of Barack Obama. And so we hop on the treadmill in the Magic Apple Kingdom for another week, boys and girls. More news, more excitement, more fun, and once again, I still don't have my iPad 2, but we're working on it. As always, they're working on peace, love, and understanding. So anyhow, this has been your host, the neighbor next door, reminding you to get your dog to shut the hell up and download, double-click, and you're about.